seems surreal that there's a whole... It's surreal that there's a Johnny Cupcakes world. And then it's also surreal that there's another Johnny Cupcakes world within another country.
Johnny Cupcakes London, here we go.
Yeah, it feels like a really strange dream. It's the
2-year anniversary. Hey, it's the 4 years of being in London. Yeah, like I said, still feels like a really strange dream. And I'm very thankful. Very thankful.
You know, when I think of London, I think of coconut macaroons from Lauderay. When I think of London, I think of the prosciutto and the manchego cheese from Fernandez and Wells. When I think of London, I think of I think of scaring the crap out of people around Halloween and hiding behind the telephone booths, dressed up as a skeleton. When I think of London, I think of dressing up like an old man. One time I found this rubber mask that was so realistic. It was even more realistic when I'd stick my tongue out, because you couldn't see that it was a mask. It was very fleshy. When I think of London, I just think of all the cool people from around the world that stumble upon our world and walk into our t-shirt bakery. And when the store opened, my dad was so happy and was so excited that he was just randomly dancing the entire day. He was just at the door. He didn't even... He had his camera out, but he wasn't even aiming. He was just like taking photos of anything and just smiling. He was just in a whole other world. I think all of us were shocked, you know. We crammed, over a dozen people, but it didn't feel like it because we were just so happy to be together. I don't know, it was a special moment for everybody. Well, the goal was to try something new. You know, I could have opened a store in any state, and that would have been easy, but, you know, I wanted to figure out how to open a store in another country, and that was exciting to me, just putting together that puzzle. And then, you know, the pop-up shop was the idea, and then having a store, and then, you know, we might as well stay open for the Olympics, and been kind of floating and just hanging out there, and I don't know, we want to go back to doing more pop-up shops and being that spontaneous, random brand that is always keeping people guessing. And you know, maybe we should just kind of bring things back to the drawing board and open up another new chapter of Johnny Cupcakes. We've built a lot of great friendships through the brand, through having that shop. You know, I'll never forget it.
But once I leave here, who knows? I might be crawling home. But it was worth the crawl. It'd be worth the crawl.